yeah, for me, when I was ever in the shoes that Fabi feels right now, a little salty having let my opponent escape, I would reconcile myself by saying, but yes, you know, you had the winning position, you played really, really well, and so I felt like, okay, it's not bad, but yeah, it was a way of kind of consoling myself. E4, E5. By the way,
Fabi played here Caruana, he played
Sicilian with C5s, and now he's and
no Petrov. Wow.
It's very, very hard to properly guess what Fabi may do on any particular.
I believe Hans Niemann played already twice here Gioco Piano.
Yeah, staying true to himself with the bishop c4. Again, bishop b5 being the oldest, Louis Lopez, the oldest variation opening in chess. And look at this, d7, d6. Also a twist, no knight f6, no bishop c5, d7, d6. Let me just check to see how often in the opening d6 is. So I'm going to go back one move, just a moment. So bishop c5. So we've got this enormous database of millions of games. Big shout out to chess.com for doing this for us. But well over, say, 750,000 games from this. Bishop c5 dominates, knight f6 dominates. Then suddenly, once you get past these two moves, bishop c5 and knight f6, it really goes down a lot. You go bishop e7 is the third most popular move. And this move, d7, d6, is the fourth most popular move on the list. And everybody is playing d2, d4 as a response to this d7, d6.
Hans with a bit of a smile, a little smirk on his face.
Because he's figuring, like, who's outfoxing whom, and when did he look at d7? Yeah, you're right, though, he is having a little giggle.
This is definitely a major surprise to him.
Yeah.
But you're expecting something new from Fabi because every game he's preparing something new, and he said it in the interview before that he just wants to get a game and get new positions.
This is actually a good moment for me to reveal one of my greatest disappointments in my chess career.
No.
Yeah.
What is
And
it,
then
Yasser?
I was a young boy, and I learned a very beautiful and surprising combination, and I think they called it the Lucena checkmate. Yeah, it went something like this. You'll see why in a moment why these moves are so bad. I learned this pattern.
That's Legal's mate.
Legal's mate. Thank you, Legal's mate. I learned this pattern, and I just soared. I just thought it was the greatest checkmating pattern I'd ever seen in my life, and I could not wait to pull this off on somebody.
Were you able to pull it off?
Never. That was the greatest disappointment.
Somebody played with Yasser.
I studied. I memorized this concept. I thought it was so beautiful, and nobody ever allowed it. So this is like, it's not what we're going to see. I just want to emphasize. But can you imagine if let's say we did see something like that? That would just be like, how could we do it?
I mean, that would be maybe Scholastic Championship under 5 years old.
And there we go. Knight c3, something really, really terrible. So this happened in the 2025 U.S. Championships. Fabiano missed a very key tactical moment. Checkmate. Legal's mate. Thank you for the correction. That's just hilarious. But d7, d6 has actually caused a pause by Hans as Fabi continues to surprise his opponents. Katja, where would you like to take us?
So maybe there is an interesting game, Dariusz Schwartz against...
that's just huge for our open championship. Rook to d7, and Fabi saying, look, I'm just bringing everybody over to the h-file, and yes, I will sacrifice my rook on h2 for your queen on c2, so what are you going to do about it? Well, poor Hans, recognizing that his king's just getting mated, saying,
this is a dream come true for black. I mean, 2 rooks doubled here, 3 pawns, knight ready to jump somewhere, queen to join the attack. I mean, what else do you want?
everything. And with the move queen h4, I think our engines are basically saying there's a forced mate on the board. That, at least that's what I've heard from VAR. Queen b8 check. Okay, well, that's one check. Is there any other checks?
Well, we may be also considering just blocking with the queen.
Yes, but is there another check?
Well,
What?
c7 or b7, a7, 3 checks. We're gonna soon finish with checks because we have one more dangerously looking check, but yeah, bishop e7.
Oh, I've got mate.
And Fabi played, king e7 is on the board. Wow, this game is gonna be over soon, and we saw how Hans react. Just yeah, this is over.
For sure. I mean, the king just says, yeah, you can give me one check, another check. Hans has to resign because he loses in 28 moves with the white pieces. And really, I hate to say it, but he really kind of lost it out of the opening. It was a decision on move 6, the castle. And he invited